Hey, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you may be across this great world of ours. Today is July 15th, 2026, and it is day 34 of my video challenge. So, today, we're going to talk about World Cup again, which is kind of funny because growing up, I was really not that much into sports. My whole family into sports. I played sports, but not that much into it. It was, something fun to watch. I liked watching a good baseball game, good football game, but it, you know, I had other things I wanted to talk about. Um, but man, this World Cup has just been fun. It's been so much fun, and living here in Kansas City, where we have had four of the teams were based here in Kansas City. So Argentina and England, who just played today, not in Kansas City. They both had their base camps, their training camps in Kansas City. And Team Netherlands and Team Algeria. So all four of those teams had their bases here in Kansas City, which was great. It's fantastic, so much fun. But having both Argentina and England in Kansas City, it made it kind of difficult to figure out who to cheer for in today's game. Um, was I was a little confused, and they were both great teams, really great teams. I had a feeling that Argentina was going to pull it off in the end, and that's just kind of been their play style, um, to just rally in the last 10 minutes and and really create some spectacular plays. I've been taunting them, calling them the last minute to win it team, which is fitting because the Royals baseball team and the Kansas City Chiefs have done the same thing. Every time the Royals went to the World Series, they were kind of like the last minute to win it team, and the Chiefs also. They were lagging through the first three quarters, and in the fourth quarter, suddenly they just pull out a win. So honestly, Argentina being like that and being based here in Kansas City kind of makes sense. Um, I felt I felt so bad for England because I don't know, technically, and I mean technically, you're watching the game. Argentina was the better team, but they just couldn't pull it together, and um, England got that great goal, kind of early on. But then also they weren't really keeping control of the ball. They weren't keeping control of possession. Argentina really was far more so than England. And England would get it down towards Argentina's goal, but couldn't convert. Um, it was a good game. It was a really good game. I don't know if it was a satisfying game, but it was a good game. There was a lot of tension, a lot of back and forth, a lot of action. Um, Never at any point did you feel like, oh yeah, England's gonna win it, because we all know that Messi is just anytime he can get towards the goal, he's dangerous. And if he's not gonna score, he's gonna get it to somebody who will score. Um, yeah, it was, and I was out in an area called Power and Light District, where they have big jumbotron screens, and it's an outdoor area. There were a lot of people there. There were probably 2-1 Argentina fans versus England fans there, um, and it was just It was just so hard to see teaming, the English fans watching Argentina come back, and I swear it was like in the last 6 minutes, just score both of those goals and win the whole thing. But so now we're gonna see, what happens. The I think it was it was like the day before we watched Spain just handily defeat France. Um, I saw some headlines of like, oh, France was supposed to win the whole thing. What happened? What happened? And I didn't watch France play any of their games before they played Spain, so I don't know. But I saw Spain beat um, Team Belgium, the Belgian team, as easily as the Belgian team beat the U.S. team. And so, for my part, I just think Spain is like the best team out there right now. And and I haven't seen um, Argentina play as well as I've seen Spain play, and I hadn't seen England play as well as I've seen Spain play. I personally think that Spain is gonna walk away with it. Yeah, but we'll see. We'll see. It's gonna be really interesting. You know, that's the great thing about sports is that everybody can have a good day, everybody can have a bad day. But when I watched Spain beat Team Belgium, I watched like 2 minutes of that game, and I was like, yeah, Spain's gonna win, and they did easily. And then I watched, 2 minutes of within 2 minutes of watching the game them against France, I was just like, oh yeah, Spain's gonna win this, and they did handily. And it was just what I was watching was their ability to maintain possession of the ball. They weren't even struggling. And like I said, the way that they played against both Belgium and France looked the same way that Belgium looked when they were beating the U.S. team. Not a problem. Cakewalk. And so we'll see. We'll see if Messi and his crowd can play as sort of sloppy as they have been and still be able to maintain that against Spain. Yeah, again, I'm going to say it right now. I think Spain's going to walk away with it. Yeah. They have just been so locked in and on point. Um, but yeah, we'll see. Could be completely wrong. Could be that, both England and Argentina are just really two tough game teams, and That's why it looked like they were both riding the struggle bus because they were just so evenly matched. And it could be that Spain just falls apart against Argentina, but I don't think so. I don't know. Uh, anyway, it's been fun. Been a lot of fun from somebody who does like never really cares about sports, never talks about sports, doesn't really follow this kind of stuff. It's just been a ton of fun. It's been a breath of fresh air, and I'm gonna be sad to see it all go. When everybody leaves next week, I'm gonna be sad. It's been great, and that's pretty much it for today. So have fun out there watching the World Cup. And even if you haven't watched any of it so far, just watch the last game. Watch Spain versus Argentina. There's going to be a game, and that's on Sunday. There's going to be England versus France on Saturday to see who gets third place, and then Sunday is going to be the final, which is Spain and Argentina. So yeah, watch those games. It's been fun. Anyway, just remember, you are more loved than you know, and far more valuable than you can imagine. Take care, and I look forward to seeing you all tomorrow.